Hello students, very good afternoon to all of you. Myself, David Singh from LPM Public School. Dear children, this is the revision time and we are revising the chapter. The chapter is related to our minerals and we have to read here about our minerals. As on the basis of this chapter, minerals has been classified in two parts: metallic minerals and non-metallic mineral. And metallic minerals has also two parts: non-ferrous minerals and ferrous minerals. Firstly, you have to read about metallic minerals. These are the minerals that contain with one or more metallic elements, and they they occur in a rare naturally formed concentration known as mineral deposits. These deposits can consist of a variety of metallic minerals, contain valuable metals such as nickel, copper, zinc, lead, and gold, and we use some of these in our daily life. Means, student, we can say that metallic minerals are those minerals you, to whom we use in a daily life. Chiefly of them like that, nickel, copper, zinc, lead, and gold. These are the main metallic minerals. We use it in our domestic usage. Now, metallic minerals are chemically processed to extract the useful metals contained therein. Metals such as nickel, copper, zinc are important since they are used for numerous purposes. Means these are the very important metals as they are used for numerous purposes. Means we have various type of purposes to use such type of minerals like that: nickel, copper, and zinc. Now we have to read the non-metallic mineral. Non-metallic minerals are minerals uh, these those have no metal content, and these non-metallic minerals usually we get in sedimentary rocks. Oil, natural gas, coals are the examples of such type of minerals, non-metallic minerals, and these minerals are also known as mineral fuels. As these minerals also include with graphite, gypsum, talc, limestone, mica, gemstone, etc. Now you see mining. Mining is also a very important factor for the employment, for the resource of our country, and with the help of this factor means mining, we run many industries, factories, workshop. It helps to run it, encourage the activities, as these minings has power resources. Mining accounts for about 2% of the gainfully employed people in the world. This is a great matter that it provides job to 2% people in this world. These are the three main types of Mining, depending on where and how a deposit is located. It is cheaper to mine a substance when
All the subject teachers from class 1 to 8 join the principal office. All the subject teachers from class 1 to 8 join the principal office right now.
it is a chapter to mine substance only on the surface to close it. Many minerals we found in deep side of the earth, and many minerals we find out on the surface of the earth. And to some minerals we also find out under the seas, river, and the lakes. So this is the variation of these minerals, and we have different process to deal with different minerals. As we have open cast mining, we have placer mining, and we have underground mining. Open cast mining, you can see in this figure, the open cast mining is related to coal or iron ore. You can see in this figure, this is open cast mining where this uh, where the coal and iron ores are uploading. Okay, placer mining. Placer mining is the use of water to extract the heavy minerals from alluvial or placer deposits. Examples are the cold bearing sand and gravel that settle from rapidly moving inside in stream and riverside points where the current slows down. In the placer mining, we establish it in the uh, water, and from there we collect the heavy minerals from alluvial or placer deposits. Now, the underground mining. The deepest form of mining is underground mining. Underground mining, and it is also known as soft mining. Means you can say to underground mining as a soft mining. A soft or a tunnel is a soft or tunnel is dug underground to reach the mineral deposits that occur at great depth. Elevators of lifts are installed to carry the minerals deposits to the surface. Means in the deepest form of mining, we collect to the deposits of minerals from the great depth, and then we carry out to the surface, and then after the process we make it separate. Drilling is another type of underground mining which is used to extract oil or natural gases from deep within the earth. Drilling is done in many ways depending on the size of the opening, the type of rock, etc. Drilling is also a process of underground mining where oil or natural gases we get from the earth, and through the systematic process we collect these minerals. Now, mining and environment. Mining has severely impacted the environment. Largely, agriculture's land have been destroyed. Here, if we have some advantage, we have to also face here some disadvantage. Like that, the mining also destroyed the large amount of agriculture land, and the natural vegetation has been wiped out from large areas. Its danger effect is also that our natural vegetation has also disappeared from many areas. These areas often flood due to lack of proper drainage. In hilly areas, many often leads to landslides that kill people and animals and destroy property. In many areas of the mining, many peoples, many workers were killed as due to landsliding. Minerals miners also work under dangerous conditions in many mines, and this was not very easy for the miners to work in the mines, as there were many poisonous gases emitted from the mines, and with the effect of these dangerous gases, about 100 of miners every year die in many mine fires and sudden flooding. Mining activity leads to air and water pollution. Many times it also leads to the displacement of people. Now, distribution of minerals. Minerals are not evenly distributed throughout the world because of different rock type and their structures. Some occur due to different geologic process. Some minerals are found in abundance in certain places, while some could be rare. Means we can't say that minerals are found in one place. Minerals can be found out in many different places, and there are different sources of the minerals, and in different places there are the different qualities of minerals are found. Now, the metallic minerals are iron ores. Iron ores occur in all types of rocks and in various kinds of environment. Common types of iron ores include hematite, magnetite, limonite, and siderite. These are the types of the iron ores we find out in our mines. In our mines, we also see many raw irons in an alloy, and the strengthened and hardened steel is then used for construction and manufacture of car, trucks, train, tracks. You can say that for the raw irons producer, China, Brazil, Australia, Russia, Ukraine are the 5 biggest producers of iron ore in this world. India, US, Canada, and Kazakhstan are just after these 5 countries, and these 9 countries produced 80% of the world's iron ore. Means we can say that these 9 countries produced 80% of the iron in this world.